My name is John Dessereau. I go by at Johnsville, and this is my project for Williamsburg Walks. It's a makeshift city made of canvases, talking about how to live together.
My name is John Dessereau. My friends call me Johnsville. I'm from the Bronx, and I live in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. I have been a DJ for the last 10 years, and I've been a visual artist my whole life.
This is my grandmother's table. I spent a lot of hours drawing right in this spot.
There's for sure dog hair all over my floor. I like to paint and draw my friends. I like to draw people on the subway. I like to paint the buildings that I see. I like to animate the collective clutter that we have. It's called the Wake Boy. It's a reoccurring dream I have about flying. I made the character my younger brother at 12 years old. He's 26 now. I got this last year. It's a drawing I made a while ago that I really like. So in Japan, Korea, and China you can buy this, but not in the US yet. Anyway, you want to see my book? And then this idea became this other idea. It became this. As of lately, buildings have really been something that give me inspiration. I see urban situations as these like collective consciousness of a brain almost. So last week I started making these buildings, and I figured I would lean them against my wall, paint some clouds on the canvas that they give me, and have a cool like installation. The smaller ones are more fun to make. They just have a charm to them. I like the idea of creating a city in a smaller capacity that somebody can look at and see all this color and see all these windows and see all these spaces and see how the spaces change and take a minute and think about how we live together in these spaces. The Northside Festival is a festival that goes on every summer for a weekend. Then a friend of mine got me hooked up with them last year. So they build out all these cubes and they invite all these artists to make an installation. And what I decided to do is something in between. I decided to make these paintings and then display it against my wall and paint my wall as well. And it's not about selling in a gallery space or at some art fair, and at the same time it's not some graffiti thing. They set up these walls for artists to work right in the middle of the street just for a couple of hours, just for people to appreciate during the time of the festival. And then that's it, it's gone. So. I find it incredibly interesting how people interact in this city or in any city. And gentrification is something that's really interesting to me in social situations, how people in cities live together or don't want to live together or do live together. My question is, where do they collide and how can they collide better? How can the old and new collide better? And I want to, and of course, and then bring this kind of work into those spaces to help other people. That's what my art's about. My art's about the hustle of Williamsburg, the hustle of New York City. It's about living like this. That's just crazy.